Hello, hello. It's Erin with Notice the Little Things and the Little Things subscription. And I am getting ready to fill out my one page for today. It is Sunday afternoon. It is not super quiet in my house, which it probably isn't in yours either. And that's the point. I fill this out just like everybody else. My son's upstairs doing some laundry. My daughters are next door. They could run in at any minute to tell me about the Legos they've been creating next door. And you'll probably hear the water running because I can hear that happening upstairs as well. So that's okay. It's a typical Sunday afternoon over here. And that is when I usually fill out my Little Things subscription one pages. I haven't even looked at this one, and I try to give some time in between when I create them and when I actually fill them out myself so that they're a surprise for me each week. I did have a question recently from someone who said, I don't get to my one page every single week. Is that a problem? Does that mean that I should stop my subscription? And I said, that's such a good question, because that same thing would go through my mind if I was paying for something every month and I wasn't getting to it every single week. I would wonder, is this something that I should keep up? And the truth is, our lives are probably not conducive to doing this every single week. Or maybe sometimes you get to it on Wednesday, finally, instead of Sunday. That has happened to me before. But the thing about it is it's always a place where you can return. You might skip a week, you might skip 2 weeks if it's an especially busy season, but you always have this as your center, kind of to ground you and come back to. And that is something I love about it. And it's also something that I'm trying to teach my kids with the new kids subscription materials, which I will be showing you how my son and daughter fill out those in another video. But let's get to this video really quick. I'm just gonna fill mine out how I normally fill it out in case it helps to do it along with me, or to just see how other people use their one pages. So I haven't looked at it yet. I'm just gonna see if I can do it fairly quickly so that this video doesn't get too long, but I just wanted to kind of tell you my process and how I work through it. All right, word of the week. Ooh, I think I want this word this week to be follow through. And nobody else needs to understand your word of the week, but I will tell you that means that I want to make a plan tonight. We're going to go have dinner with my extended family. We try to do pizza on Sunday nights with like my mom and my sisters and their families. But when I get home, I want to make a plan for the week, and I really want to follow through with that plan and turn off work at a certain time and turn on family at a certain time and start practicing for the summer. So my word of the week is follow through. My three little things right here, the three things that I'm looking forward to or that I know are going to be life-giving for me this week. Let me think about that for a second. I'm going to put rest for my first one. This is elusive, right? It's hard to get to rest, but I rested today for the first time in a long time. I sat on the couch with my son and we picked a documentary to watch. It was about, had something to do with collectibles. It was like buying and selling collectibles, and it was really interesting. And I grabbed a blanket and I sat on the couch and I put my phone to the side. This is not something that I do turn my brain off very often, because I like to constantly be moving, and so does he. I like to constantly be thinking, and so does he, but we both kind of collectively sat down and it was so wonderful. And I thought, why don't I do that more? So I'm going to put that on here. Let's see, I'm trying to think. April 30th. Oh, something I'm really looking forward to is Mother's Day tea. I'm going to put that, I'm also going to put that down here in my celebrations. I have Mother's Day tea this week for my 5-year-old, who is going to be going into kindergarten next year. So I'm kind of soaking up all these last time moments with her. And let's see, the final thing, I don't know what the weather's going to be like this week. I want to write walk outside, but it's sleeting today. Despite the fact that we were hoping for warmth. So I'm going to leave that one blank for a second as I kind of think through that. Gratitude, the theme this week is health. Ooh, that's a good one. That's another reason I'm looking forward to Mother's Day tea this year. Last year I actually had COVID for Mother's Day tea, so I couldn't go, and my daughter couldn't go because she was staying home. So we're really looking forward to it this year. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put on that third one brunch. We've a couple of my friends and I have been trying to get together for brunch, and I think we're finally going to do it this Friday, before some of our preschoolers start to get home from preschool, because we only have 2 more weeks left of preschool before summer. So I've got rest, Mother's Day tea, and brunch. Gratitude for health. I'm just going to write the word everyone, because knock on wood, everyone right now in my house is healthy, and that, in a family of 5, that's kind of rare. You know what? I'm also going to put hospitals. We live within, a probably 3-mile radius. We have 2 really good hospitals. Within a 5-mile, we have another one, even another one 4. We just have access to these things around my house, and it's something that I'm sure I take for granted. So for health, my gratitude so far right now on Sunday is that everyone is healthy, hospitals, and I'm going to put hospitals and doctors nearby, because that's a luxury and a blessing that I don't think about very often. So the little tip for the week, loving your space. At the start of the week, clear your kitchen counters of extra clutter. I did that actually on Friday, so I'll do a touch-up for tomorrow. At the start of the week, clear your kitchen counters of extra clutter. Make a point to focus on just your kitchen for the week, keeping counters as free from clutter as possible, and see if it makes a difference in your day. So let's do it, okay? For some reason, when I do this in my kitchen, even though everything else can kind of have some things out and be a little bit not disorganized, but like messy, if I can have my kitchen counters clear and kind of look in that straight line from my family room to my kitchen, and it looks like it's not adding to my to-do list there in the kitchen, it really makes a big difference in my day. So I'm going to remember to be intentional about that this week too. All right, this week, Mother's Day tea, the first week of May. What else do we have? Oh, we are going, my other daughter is going to be in a regionals gymnastics meet, so I get to take her to that. It's kind of fun. We get to stay in a hotel. What else? I don't think we have, let's see. My nephew's birthday is this week, and I think that's all that I can think of as far as like actual birthdays, but I like these 3: Mother's Day tea, regionals gymnastics meet, and my nephew's birthday. I'm not going to fill in anything right here on water, movement, sleep, and connection, because it's Sunday and I like to fill that out through the week. This is the quote I will return to this week. Some old-fashioned things like fresh air and sunshine are hard to beat. Laura Ingalls Wilder. I love that one, and we could sure use some fresh air and sunshine around here. Yesterday, we got to open our windows. It was lovely. We were in t-shirts. Today, it is sleeting outside, so we're in that part of the year, like, who knows what it's going to be, but we're just waiting on the consistent sunshine. Group text prompt. I use these on my college friends, my college group of friends, so name your favorite book from childhood. Okay, I will just, I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm more in a habit of doing it on Mondays, but I will text that group chat this on Monday. A prayer for your kids. This is something that I can whisper throughout the week, but I'll go ahead and start now. Dear Lord, that they can learn to apologize when it's necessary and also accept apologies well. Amen. And then the journal prompt, whether you're a journaler or whether you just want to think about this prompt throughout the week, there's no wrong way to do it. What do you enjoy most about the seasons in the city where you live? Do you have a favorite season? And if so, what sights, sounds, smells, and activities make it special to you? I'm going to try to appreciate this lingering winter, because it really does make the spring so wonderful. But I will use my extra journaling pages. If you remember, those are there for you in the January bonuses, the extra journaling pages. I'll use my extra journaling pages to do that. As I think you also know, I like to keep everything here on this clipboard. It has an interior space where I can keep the pages that I've already done, and that seems to work well for me because I can just put this anywhere, any room I want in the house. Good luck this week as you focus on what matters and as you take some time to fill out your own one page. Remember, this is the easy spot that you can land. If you get away from the habit for a little bit, no big deal. Just go back in your dashboard, print out your one page for the week, and get started again. If you have any questions, reach out. Erin at Notice the Little Things. No. Erin at, yeah, noticethelittlethings.com. Until next time.